guys, so I watch a lot of series, probably more than I should. Some of them have been good, some of them not so good, and some of them have been amazing. And today I'm going to be talking about 8 series that I've seen and that I think are absolutely amazing. And I think you should 100% watch them if you're bored at home under lockdown and in need of a good series. So here they are. The first one is This Is Us. This Is Us is about a family with 3 children, and present day is when these children are about 36. The series constantly moves back and forward in time. You get to see them when they were just born.
My water just broke.
Yep. He is looking good.
You hear that, babe? We got a boy.
Something's not right.
Some oxygen for her, please.
As they were growing up, sometimes it goes into the future as well. And what is so amazing about this series is you just become so connected to the family. You just start to fall in love with them. Anytime something happens, it's just so emotional. I have cried at every single episode, and not necessarily because something horrific's happened, just because really emotional stuff happens. It just really pulls at your heartstrings. And you know how sometimes you just like need to cry but you just can't get the cry out? Well, you just watch an episode of this and your cry comes out and you're just bawling your eyes out, and after you feel really good. Like sometimes you just need to have a good cry, you know? And this series does it for you. It's just amazing. Honestly, I don't want to give too much away. Give it a go. Like watch the first few episodes and I guarantee you will just fall in love with this family. There are 4 seasons of 18 episodes each. Season 5 is due to come out in September. So there's loads and loads of episodes to binge watch if you decide to start watching this series. The next one is Killing Eve. Killing Eve is like a dark comedy. It's about a British intelligence investigator trying to capture a psychopathic assassin. As she's trying to hunt her down, both of them become obsessed with each other, kind of like fall in love with each other. Well, I don't know if you can say like fall in love because it's more of an obsession, but there's this strange relationship between both of them.
I know you are an extraordinary person, exceptionally bright, determined. I know something happened to you. I know you're a psychopath. You should never tell a psychopath you're a psychopath. It upsets them. Are you upset?
And it's fascinating to see this psychopath actually have feelings for someone. She's constantly just like cold-heartedly killing people, doesn't feel anything, and then all of a sudden you see her start to become obsessed with this MI5 agent. It's just very, very interesting and super exciting. Lots of killing going on, lots of gory killing. I didn't realise there was that many ways to kill someone. She's quite creative in her killing. It's kind of dark, but at the same time it's funny. It's one of these that you need to watch it to appreciate how good it is. So there are 3 seasons. Each season only has 8 episodes, and a 4th season has been renewed, but because of coronavirus they don't know when it's going to come out. But it's amazing and I highly recommend Killing Eve. The next one is The Morning Show. The Morning Show has Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon in it, so it's got to be good. To have 2 amazing, brilliant actresses, it's going to be good. They are both TV anchors in a morning show, and Reese Witherspoon replaces Jennifer Aniston's on-air partner of 15 years after he's accused of sexual misconduct.
Cue her.
Good morning. I'm bringing you some sad and upsetting news. And while I don't know the details of the allegations,
She's throwing me under the bus.
Mitch Kessler, my co-host and partner of 15 years, was fired today.
So he gets fired from his job as the lead anchor, and an investigation is being held into whether or not he did these things that these women are claiming. And it explores the Me Too movement and his side of the story, and at one point you think he actually didn't do anything wrong, but then you get to see it from the women's point of view and you're like, oh, it's very eye-opening. It makes you realise a lot of things and explores rape, sexual misconduct, consent. How do you know if you have someone's consent? It causes you to ask ask yourself a lot of questions about these matters, and it's very, very good. Season 1 is out. There is 10 episodes in season 1, and season 2 has been renewed. It should be out in November of this year, so in 4 months' time, season 2 should be out, and I can't wait to watch season 2. The next one is The Handmaid's Tale. This is insane. It's set in a world where fertility rates have fallen dramatically due to pollution and sexually transmitted diseases. So there's a war, and the United States of America is taken over by this radical government that turns the US into somewhere called Gilead. And in Gilead, you have the rulers, the commanders, and their wives, and then everyone else is just basically slaves. Some people are housemaids, and their sole duty is to just look after the house and cook and clean for the commanders. And then other people are handmaids. And handmaids, their job is just to have babies for the commanders and their wives. So they have to like sit there and get raped by the commanders while the wife actually sits there and holds the handmaid's hands, like clamps her hands down, and the man's like raping her. I mean, it's insane. They give birth, no epidural, no nothing, it's just savage. And then they have to just hand this baby over to the commander and his wife and never see this baby again. Anyone that lived in the US before it became Gilead got their children taken off them. It's only the commanders and their wives that are allowed to have children. The main character, this handmaid, had her child taken off her.
Please don't take her. No!
And then there was like one woman that disobeyed Gilead, so she got her eye taken out. It's horrific, but it's really, really, really good.
We only wanted to make the world better.
Better.
Better never means better for everyone.
I want to keep on living for her.
Remember your scripture. Blessed are the meek.
There's been 3 seasons so far, and now it seems like there's hope. It seems like this woman is maybe gonna take down Gilead. It's not all bad, like it seems like it's going in that direction, that they're gonna take down this awful world. And season 4 is set to come out in 2021, so quite a while to wait for season 4, but you can binge watch the first 3 seasons, which are absolutely amazing. The next one is You. You is a psychological thriller about a man that becomes absolutely obsessed with this woman, and his infatuation causes him to stalk her, to kill a lot of people that know her. It's just fascinating to watch because this man, you watch him and you think, oh my god, like what a lovely guy. He's really nice and he's really funny. And you're toying between like loving him and hating him because he's a murderer.
You might really like him. You can't be serious.
I'm not a maybe. I'm the one.
You think, how can you do that? How can you love somebody and hate somebody at the same time? But if you watch this series, you'll understand what I mean. Because he genuinely does seem like a really nice, caring, loving, sweet guy. That's the thing. And then all of a sudden, he goes and kills people and you're like, what? But it's amazing. It's really good. There are 2 seasons so far, 10 episodes each, and season 3 isn't going to come out until 2021. So again, a while to wait for season 3, but the first 2 seasons are amazing and I highly recommend that you watch that series. The next one is a Spanish series. It's all in Spanish, but it does have English subtitles. It's called Elite. This would be an amazing series if you speak Spanish or if you want to learn Spanish. It's set in an elite secondary school in Spain, and a murder occurs. And at the end, the murderer is revealed, but you spend the whole of the first series second guessing everyone. But it's very exciting, very nail-biting.
Quiero ser una novia muy mala.
Nunca vas a conseguir estar con ella, ¿me oyes? Cuando la pólvora se junta con el fuego.
Solo puede pasar una cosa. Explota.
¡Bum!
¿Quién fue?
No sé. Esto no es un puto juego.
There's 3 seasons of 8 episodes each, so each season is quite short. And the 4th season has been confirmed, but They don't know when they're going to release it because of coronavirus. They haven't started shooting yet, but a 4th season will be out at some point. Again, really, really good, especially if you want to listen to some Spanish. The next one is a Spanish and British mystery thriller. It's half in English, half in Spanish, but the Spanish has got subtitles, so you could watch it even if you didn't understand Spanish. It's about a group of British young people that move over to Ibiza to become famous DJs. One of them goes missing, and then 20 years later, his body is discovered in Almeria. And when his sister finds out, she says, right, he was murdered. 20 years ago, he was murdered, and I'm going to make it my mission in life to find out what happened to my brother.
How long are you here?
Depends. I came to find out who killed my brother.
He disappeared off the face of the earth 20 years ago.
There would be no investigation.
So she decides to stay in Ibiza and uncover what happened to her brother, and she ends up uncovering a whole host of crazy, absolutely insane things.
He's hiding something.
Everything's going to shit.
And it's amazing. It's got a really, really hot Spanish guy in it as well. Only 1 season has been made so far, and that has 10 episodes. Season 2 is very, very likely going to happen because season 1 has been a massive hit. And then the final series that I just finished watching yesterday is The Good Doctor. This is an American medical drama about a young autistic nan with savant syndrome. So this nan, he's autistic and he has problems communicating. He's quite socially impaired, but he is an absolute genius when it comes to medicine. He becomes a surgeon, and obviously everyone's against him. They're like, no, this guy's autistic, he can't be a surgeon. And he proves everyone wrong. People will be about to die, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, no, we can do this and we can save him. And he just ends up like saving all these people's lives. It's amazing.
He was, and he still is, an extraordinary young man.
Autism. Difficulty in communicating.
He's high functioning, he's capable of living on his own.
Difficulty in using language and abstract concepts. Does it sound like I'm describing a surgeon?
He's breathing. He saved his life. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Sean Murphy. I'm a surgical resident at San Jose St. Bonaventure Hospital.
You thought that this board wouldn't have any doubts about hiring a surgeon diagnosed with autism. Justify your decision.
He also has savant syndrome, genius-level skills in several areas. He sees things.
It's his heart. Adam needs an echocardiogram.
No, behave yourself, or you'll be removed from the building.
The echo is normal. Show them.
And analyzes things in ways that we can't even begin to understand.
Again? Again? There.
Looks normal to me.
It's not normal.
This kid was sprayed with glass shards. What if a piece of glass entered his bloodstream? Blood could be leaking behind the heart.
You were right.
So it follows his journey, proving that he does deserve to be a surgeon in this very prestigious hospital, and also follows how he does manage to build really solid relationships with people as well. He had a really troubled upbringing, but then this surgeon kind of takes him under his wing when he's 14. And it's thanks to this surgeon that he decides that he wants to become a surgeon. But it's funny because sometimes he'll go up to someone and be like, yeah, we're gonna amputate your leg, but that's a good thing because if we don't do that, you're gonna die. It's just like, he's so honest. So anyway, there's 3 seasons, 18 episodes in each season, and a 4th season is coming out in September, and I cannot wait to watch season 4. I'm so excited. Anyway, that's it. 8 series that I think are fantastic. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you end up watching 1 or more of these series, and I hope you really enjoy them. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!